Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. I think it's Day 8. I'm kind of losing track. I thought that today I would do a highly requested video of what it's like to have a mini pig. And I thought that because I walked out of my room this morning to this. So it's my own fault, to be honest. I say that because I didn't check to see if I had actually closed Samson's door this morning. So every day at like 6:30 at the latest, I get up and I feed Samson, and I usually try to just close his door back because I am not gonna get up for a couple minutes. And you know, I give him water, I give him food. I'll show you all that in a minute because this is all about him today. And then when I'm ready to get up, I open up his door because he does well with alone time too. He does much better if he can like go back to sleep after he eats his breakfast and everything. And this is first thing in the morning, so forgive the everything. And then when I get up and get out, I take him to the bathroom. And by that, I just mean I open up the door. My pig is litter trained, and I will show you his litter box as well and let you kind of see some of that. But if I forget to close the door back when I go feed him, chances are he's gonna come out. And while he doesn't mess with a lot of things when we're here, he will get curious and maybe hop up on a bench. And if I leave something new or interesting, because pigs are very smart, we'll talk more about that later, he will notice immediately the new thing and go investigate. And he really likes bags. So today I left my art bag and he has investigated. He, however, though, to praise him, has not really messed with the tree. So there's the tree. I haven't touched it yet. He hasn't really messed with the tree. Right now he's out on the porch and probably very ready to come back in because it's a little cold. It's supposed to snow. So let me let him back in. Come on, Sam. In. So there is his litter box. Today is a good day too because it's time for me to change it. It's gonna be disgusting, but I will change it. There might have been a couple paper towels left out. He doesn't eat paper products, but he definitely likes to chew on them. And Evan and I have noticed that what he seems to be doing is chewing on them and getting all the flavor out, and then he will just like spit it out. It's almost like chewing gum or chewing cud. Like he just chews it to be interesting and then spits it out. So anyway, there he goes again. No! Now I don't have to yell at him, but he does obey vocal commands, and sometimes he needs to know that certain things are worse than others. My battery's about to die. I won't let you miss any of the action. Pictures, I think, who commented like all of her questions about mini pigs, and then there was somebody else on one of my YouTube videos who did the same thing. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna find your questions, I'm gonna make sure that Evan and I together, so you know I'm not lying, answer these questions. No. Stop. Go. Go away. Stop. Stop it. No. Go. Stop. So I read through the 1 Year Bible, and I never know, you know, what's coming the next day. What just happened was basically what happens every morning when Samson really wants to be cuddled in the morning, but I'm trying to read and he's distracting because he really likes to cuddle, and sometimes he, you know, he just fidgets a lot until he gets comfortable and all those things, and I don't like that. And so I have to tell him to stop, and we'll talk more about the intelligence level of a pig later. But basically, and I'm really sorry if the sound of the washer is really loud, but I have to do my laundry. But basically, he's like a 3-year-old, and I think I've said that to you guys before, but it is true. Like, his intelligence is about the level of a 3-year-old child. So with that being said, he is persistent sometimes. He has a personality. He's stubborn. He will ask you again when you just said no, because he wants to know one more time. Maybe it's different this time. Maybe she changed your mind. Maybe something changed. And he will just keep asking you, and you really have to assert your authority and be extremely consistent. And to be extremely consistent with him in a way that is honestly very hard for me. I've never had a pet that was as intelligent and stubborn as he is, and I don't have any children. And I know that if you have kids, you're probably like, Delise, this is just how kids are. Like, you would have to do this anyway. But I don't have any kids, and I've never had to practice that, and I never really babysat that much. And so I really believe that God is using this pig to teach me how to be consistent when it comes to discipline, because he doesn't want me to ruin any kids if he gives them to me. Because I, especially in the beginning, struggled so much, and I still am struggling sometimes, like seriously struggled so much to discipline him well and to be consistent. I felt mean. I felt like, you know, like pigs also need physical direction, and we'll tell you more about what we mean, or what I mean by that later. But like, they are physical animals, so you have to sometimes physically discipline them a little bit. And I, in my head, believe in that to a point. You know, I don't ever believe in any form of abuse, but it's a totally different thing to do it. And it was just very, very hard for me. Evan has had many strong dogs and like big intelligent animals, and so learning the balance and even Samson respecting him has been like a breeze. Like, it's nothing for them. But me, it's a totally different situation. And also there's like a dominance in herds of pigs, etc. And so like, you only have one big pig, as they say, and then everybody else is just vying for the big pig position. So like, in Samson's mind, I'm his equal, and I just happen to have won the last fight. And that is really hard. But that's how it is in families. A lot of the time, it's like either dad or mom, should be dad, is like in charge. And of course, my hair is so crazy. You're just gonna have to forgive me. I'm about to go take a shower. Dad or mom is in charge, and then you've got the kids and that other parent, whoever's not asserted their dominance, and the kids challenge that parent all the time. They don't respect them. They really think that that person is their equal. So I was feeling a little discouraged because he kept doing it, and today was a harder day than normal. Like, you didn't even get to see the first 3 or 4 times that I sent him away to his bed, and then he came back. And I was reading in my Bible Proverbs 29:15 through 17. This is the NLT, and this just happened to have been what was there for today. And it said, "To discipline a child produces wisdom. A mother is disgraced by an undisciplined child. When the wicked are in authority, sin flourishes, but the godly will live to see their downfall. Discipline your children, and they will give you peace of mind and will make your heart glad." And I read that, and I was just so like encouraged, because that's what I'm practicing, and it's really hard. And I know that having a pig is not like having a child at all. It's not at all like having a child. I can leave my pig all day and he'll be okay. I should not, and we'll talk more about that later. But he, at the end of the day, he's an animal, but I can see that the Lord, like I said, is like training me to be a better person and maybe one day be a better mom by developing this persistence and like, you must, because the truth is, with this pig, if I don't discipline him and make sure that he understands authority and the standards in our house, he could break something, he could hurt someone. Like, crazy pigs are crazy pigs. You don't have to have a crazy pig though. That's kind of up to you. And so it is serious, and I have to discipline him, and he is an indoor animal. He doesn't want to be outside, but like, it's my job to teach him right from wrong, just like what parents would say, and I have to take that seriously, and I can't be slack even when I'm tired. And so last night was a hard night for me with that. I'm gonna stop blabbing, go take a shower, and go to this appointment so I'm not late. But yeah guys, it's the real deal. We'll talk more later. So we've been like this for a while. Samson's a cuddle bug, aren't you? He really likes the hugs. And Evan has strep throat. He just came home. His labs finally came back, so whoa. Hope I don't get it. I don't know. But he's so funny. So yeah, he'll sleep for hours every day if you let him. So now, of course, he jumps off the couch and runs to the kitchen because he hears the rustling of papers that are not for him. And brace yourself, because this is disgusting. He is doing right now what they call blowing his coat, and it happens for pigs. It's supposed to happen once a year. It seemed like, I mean, it's never been quite this bad, but it's definitely seemed like he's started blowing his coat, or maybe just losing little hair, which they are not supposed to. Like, that's not normal, a couple times before, but right now, ew. So needless to say, I've had to vacuum off my couch countless times, because that's more than I can take. Pigs are supposed to be hypoallergenic, and yeah. Samson used to always sit like that when he was really little in Evan's lap. And now he's really not little. Yeah. Still a sweetheart though. Cutie pie. Okay. This is his favorite place in the world. You love it. He loves being warm by the fire. And he's gonna figure out how he can get as close to those flames as possible. Aren't ya? Yeah, we got those fire logs just for you, sweet pea. Here's hopefully in bed. Up in it. Live your best life, buddy. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day, but I just want to let you know that we just filmed the Q&A, and it was so long and so thorough and so good that I'm gonna make it tomorrow's video, so don't be mad at me. But it's coming, and we've answered all your questions. If you have anything else you want us to add, now's the time. Put it in the comments, because it's coming tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Boop.